What are you doing, Jay?
Just thinking about my game. Oh, you can... Adios, turd nuggets.
All right, welcome back to episode number 3. Yes, we are chuckling. We were saying jokes. But welcome back to the Virtual Fortress. I am your host once again, Jay Reed. And I'm here for the third time for the hat trick with my brother.
Yes.
Mike Reed, aka Meraculous. And
Nice.
on this episode, I know we're a little laughy, if that's what you want to call it. But yeah, we were just laughing about that, so I figured who cares? Just throw it in there. But yes, our topics, we got some good topics we want to talk about. And first topic we want to actually talk about, we were actually just came up and just started talking about this like 20 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it was about what are the best and worst movies that were depicted from video games. Did I say that correct?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Cool. So, I mean, if you want to start off, you can, or I can start it off.
Okay, what would you rather me go with, the worst or the best first? My opinion.
Let's go with the worst.
The worst? Okay.
Let's go with the worst. Why not?
So, the worst movie depicted from video games, I mean, as kids, we loved it. So, we have, you know what I mean? We loved it.
Does that count?
No. But the thing is, it's like, as kids, we loved it. But now that we're much older, it's like, okay, we understand the storyline. It's not good. There's no direction. But as kids, we were a fan of the video games that it was almost like we were obligated to love it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm going to say one of the worst ones that I'm going to name, there's going to be a few. The worst one I'm going to start with is...
How about you give me one, I'll give you one. We'll trade off.
Okay. So I'm going to start with... I'm going to start with Mortal Kombat Annihilation. As a kid, you couldn't tell me anything about Mortal Kombat as far as like movie, the video games. You couldn't say anything. Mortal Kombat could do no wrong to me at all.
I don't know.
One thing I realized in Mortal Kombat, actually, there's a couple things that I realized. Mortal Kombat, the franchise, my favorite Mortal Kombat character is Scorpion. Then after that is Johnny Cage. Those are my two favorite Mortal Kombat characters of all time. I love Scorpion because he's so dope. The spear and get over here, and he was just unbeatable, unstoppable, fire from hell, whatever. He was nasty. Johnny Cage I love for the fact that, and I didn't even realize this until I remember being a kid and I found out, and it made sense. Johnny Cage is actually created based off of Jean-Claude Van Damme. Like I said in the last episode, or the episode before that, episode 1 or 2, Jean-Claude Van Damme was my brother and I's favorite action star growing up. We watched all his movies. We love this dude. Like, he's just the greatest action star for us.
And he actually rejected the role for Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat because he was filming, I believe he was filming Street Fighter.
It's crazy. Yeah.
So, like, he was supposed to originally be
Johnny Cage.
But he was busy.
Exactly. Mind you, Johnny Cage is based off of him, but he turned it down. Fine. He turned it down to play Colonel Gao in Street Fighter. And we'll talk about that soon. But the thing is, in Mortal Kombat Annihilation, I didn't like two things about that. First of all, actually, before I get into those two things, one thing I really didn't like about it was the whole plot of the movie. How they introduced the animalities and everything. I was like, this is... don't get me wrong, I'm all for it because Jay and I are Mortal Kombat fans, but I didn't like how it was just weird. Like, I don't know. But I'll get into that in a second. But the thing is, I didn't like how Scorpion was in, like, literally 10 seconds in the movie. Remember when he kidnaps?
He did.
Yeah, he
Damn,
kidnapped.
I don't even remember that.
He kidnapped Katana. Remember the sucker? He grabbed her, go to the dimension.
Yes.
Yo, I was like, okay, Scorpion's in this word. Cool.
Damn.
You don't see him for the rest of the movie.
That's weird.
Literally 20 seconds. One of the top villains characters in Mortal Kombat history is Scorpion. But
Yeah, he's basically one of the faces.
Exactly.
Of Scorpion.
And he's only in 20 seconds in the movie.
I wonder why they did that.
I wonder too. I was pissed. That was a turnoff. Go ahead. Bro.
No, I'm saying then they have Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
Which was, Sub-Zero's brother or something like that.
The dude, yeah. So
Noob
apparently, for all you Mortal Kombat fans out there, which game was it? Mortal Kombat 3. Sub-Zero in that game doesn't have the his face covered. He has his face revealed, and he has like a scar over his eye, like kind of like Scarface. In the movie Mortal Kombat Annihilation, it's revealed that that's not the original Sub-Zero. Did I say Scorpion or Sub-Zero? I'm sorry. Did I say Scorpion?
Whatever you want it to be, man.
It's Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero has the scar over his face like Scarface. And come to find out in the movie that Sub-Zero is actually the brother of the original Sub-Zero. And that confused me. It was dope. I like how they did that. That was cool. But the second thing that I hated about that movie was the fact that Johnny Cage died in the beginning.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He gets his head snapped by Shao Kahn. Was it Shao Kahn? Yeah, Shao Kahn snaps his neck.
Right.
And I was like, there goes the movie, like in my brain. But I mean, I'm a Mortal Kombat fan. I want to know what they're going to do.
But why do you think they did that?
Honestly, I don't even know, man. I think because maybe they wanted to introduce other characters, I'm assuming, or to have some sort of
You can't do that while still having one of the main faces of the franchise.
Yeah, true. No, but I think I don't know. It was just like I didn't like how they did that. He just snapped his neck in the beginning of the movie. At least make him die in the end of the movie, like in the beginning of the movie, man. And on top of that, Raiden gets a flat top.
Oh yeah,
he gets a flat top.
It wasn't Christopher Lambert anymore.
No, it was James Remar. Shout out to James Remar. He's a great actor.
Great actor, right?
Great actor, but I was like, for Raiden, like, I don't know.
He went blonde.
He was like whitish blonde, but like Colonel Gao looking. You know what I mean?
He went mortal.
Yeah, he went mortal for a second. Yeah, he tried to look mortal or whatever it was. But that movie, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, like the direction, like I didn't like it. It was bad. As a kid, I loved it, but as an adult, I was like, I'll watch it. But it's just like to relive like nostalgia memories or like whatever memories from as a kid. But to like, I want to watch a great movie. I'm not gonna put that movie on.
Okay. So what do you give it on the Virtual Fortress rating Richter scale?
I like that.
What do you give it? You give it out of how many stars?
How many
Max
stars?
Being 5.
Okay.
How many do you give Mortal Kombat Annihilation?
I'd probably give it a 1.
1?
To be honest.
I mean, we went to see it in theaters and we loved it.
Yeah. We as a child.
We were dumb.
As kids, I'd give it a 4 out of 5.
Okay. Right.
Or maybe 3 or 4 out of 5 as a child. Now as an adult, when I understand, movies and understand like plots better and everything, I give that bitch a 1, and the 1 is being nice. Because the thing is, like I said, for those reasons that I named are why I kept it a 1, because I don't know, I just didn't like the direction where it went. I didn't like it.
Oh. So we're going from best to worst? I mean worst to best?
We could do that if you want. Yeah, we could.
So you want me to give you what am I giving? What am I asking? What am I asking? So I'm gonna go with, I'll go with Super Mario Brothers.
Yes,
which is a very, very, very fucking bad movie.
It was bad as fuck.
Terrible movie, but I don't know. As a kid, I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it, and I don't want to give up on it because I love John Leguizamo. I love Bob Hoskins, but I don't know.
Because the thing is, I feel like the reason why we don't want to completely give up on it is because,
go ahead. As a kid, that was the greatest movie I've ever seen in
Yeah.
my life.
Because the thing is, it's not like we watched that movie, whether it's in the movie theaters or not. It's not like we watched it and we had bad memories. We were fans of video games before we were ever fans of cinema. You know what I mean? Cinema was also a part of our life, just like video games. You know what I mean? But we were so into video games like crazy that, especially when they made a movie about the video game, no matter how bad or good it was, we loved it anyways because we were fans of the fucking video game.
Well, I heard that the directors of that movie were a couple.
Okay.
And they've never directed anything before in their life.
Ooh.
It was a couple, and I guess they were amateur or whatever.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But they didn't know what the hell they were doing.
Yeah.
And I mean, I just don't know how our brain works. Like that was so good back then, but like now that I see it, I'm like, okay,
yeah,
you know, Luigi is Hispanic, which is fine.
No. The thing is, Luigi was played by Hispanic, but he's supposed to be Italian. Yeah.
Which is that's fine. I mean,
because I feel like they, I feel like they probably try to put like Hollywood big actors in that role to sell the movie. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they did Al Pacino Scarface, but he pulled that shit off really well.
Right.
You know, as a Cuban.
But what I think that movie, I guess, was good. Now, as a grown up, wow. As a grown up, no, bad.
Nah, it was bad. I will still watch it just for like memories, but I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I want to watch a great movie. I want to put on Super Mario Brothers. No.
But what I think of that movie now, the best thing in that whole entire fucking movie is fucking Yoshi. That's straight Jim Henson's Creature Shop. That was some good animatronics or whatever the hell they were using. That was some good Kevin Clash or whatever they used for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Secret of the Ooze. That was some great Jim Henson's Creature Shop.
Oh my God.
In that, I don't know.
It was good.
It is good.
I like the fact like that they made Yoshi. I don't know. It can go both ways. I like the fact that they made Yoshi look like a real dinosaur rather than like a
happy-go-lucky,
like a green screen freaking CGI like video game Yoshi. You know what I mean? But
that's the problem with the movies nowadays. It's like, I feel that the movies are getting like, why are they going to like Michael Bay type shit?
Yeah.
Just, I'm telling you, make it realistic. Make it like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like Secret of the Ooze. Do that.
With the suits and everything.
I'm telling you, Puppeteer works better.
Yeah. I love it like that. I don't like the whole...
Don't you think do you think it's more money for Puppeteer work, or do you think more money for, like, you know, CGI?
It's more money for CGI.
Okay, so why do that?
But the thing is, because the technology nowadays is like, I feel like a lot of people want to look at that stuff, especially on like a plasma TV. You know what I mean? Like us, even though like I'm 32 and you're 31, we're young, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like we still not rely on it, but we still crave to see the puppeteer work. We still want to see that whole labyrinth feel.
Because it's good,
yeah,
bro.
Exactly.
It's good. Like,
exactly.
It's way ahead of its
and
time.
It's real.
It's real.
Yeah.
I've never seen Puppeteer work like that in my life. Like, for real. Like, Jim Henson's Creature Shop.
Yo, I love it. Shout out to Jim Henson's R.I.P.
Yo, I'm telling you, it's nuts. Like, fucking Turtles, Labyrinth, all that. Like, yo,
so good. He did Labyrinth. He was a part of Labyrinth, right?
Jim Henson?
Yeah, he was, right?
They went right to his shop.
Oh, man.
What you mean? But it's like, when you do CGI, like, it's okay, but it's like,
yeah, it depends on the type of movie you're watching. Like, if it's like you said, if it's like Ninja Turtles, it's like, I don't want to see that. I want to see somebody in a goddamn rubber suit doing the fucking the martial arts. I don't want to see green screen CGI for everything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I 100% agree with you on that. I feel like they should use less CGI. But then again, like in this day and generation with technology, Excuse me, and there's a lot more money in the cinema. Like movies are grossing like 2 million, a million, a billion, no, 2 billion, $1 billion here and there. Like nothing. Like there's more money, and especially like a lot of the graphics are being invented. You know what I mean? Like so they're like, oh shoot, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to capture the audience, whether it's because it's like we could watch that, but a lot of these young kids will be like, yo, what is this? This is a little old. You know what I mean? Us, we'd be like, yo, this is the greatest thing ever. You know what I mean? Because we grew up on that. I'm on your side 100%. That's all I gotta say. I'm on your side.
Yeah, I just don't get it. Like puppeteer works so much better than freaking.
Seriously,
I don't know.
Seriously, and it's not. And the thing is, it's like we could say like it's because that's how we grew up. It just to me, and I know to you too, it just looks more authentic.
So you think kids now look at that and see like that's so bad? Like how do you see that?
Kids nowadays, trust me, I put on movies for kids. They're like, oh, this is old. But you know, kid like because at my job, the children at my job, some of them will be like, oh wow. Because the thing is, I kind of build them into like how I grew up and like what we grew up into or whatever. So it's like certain movies they'll put on. It's like they like it, but it's like they're not gonna go. I don't feel like they'll go home and be like, I want to watch this. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because when you're in an establishment like a school or after school, you're like, oh, wow, you're laughing. Oh, it's funny. Oh, this is great. But it's like at home, it's like, if they do that at home, like, I want to watch Ninja Turtles. I want to watch this. Then it's like, okay. Then that means for real, like, they like it. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. But a lot of the kids at my job do like that stuff. But I know there's those kids. I have put stuff like that on in the past. And they weren't feeling it. But,
yep. It was a big pause there because there was actually Street Fighter the movie, video game popped up on
your TV,
on the TV that we were watching. So that's why we. But moving forward, we'll do two more. Mm-hmm. We'll do one more bad and one more good.
Let's do it.
What do you want to take? Was that me? Oh yeah. You want to take bad? Or you want to take good? Take whatever you want.
So the one I did was bad. I'll take the good.
Okay.
I did. Yeah.
Cool. So,
what's the best movie that came like as depicted from a video game?
Yes. Oh, for me? Oh,
we can both go.
So I'm going. I got best.
You can get best.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I'll give you best on your podcast.
That's cool because I froze and I was like, well, okay, I'm waiting for you. I thought you were going. It was me. Me.
You can go ahead.
All right. You do. My bad. I think the best movie depicted from a video game was the original Mortal Kombat.
Absolutely, that's the best video game movie of all time.
Originally.
I don't think there will be a movie until something proves me wrong. That game will never be overpowered by another video game movie until, like I said, until something shuts me up.
No, it's the greatest video game movie depicted from a video game. But there's some things that I don't like about it. There's some pros and cons.
Okay, cool. Let's do that.
The pros are like, I guess I like how the characters look. I guess.
Yeah.
So I like Sub-Zero and some Scorpion and versus Johnny Cage. That's probably like the dopest.
That's the best fight scene. That's the ever
dopest scene in the whole entire movie. Like, I get chills when I see that.
And who's my favorite characters? Both of them. Scorpion. Oh, that scene. Right.
You got that.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
I almost shat myself watching that movie in the theaters, sitting on either I think it was grandma's lap or somebody.
We went to go see that in 1995.
Yep, me, grandma, and puppy. Puppy, for those who don't know, that puppy is our grandfather.
Well, first we got that on bootleg, and it wasn't.
From Gil.
From Gil.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Yeah.
And it wasn't good enough. Love
you, Gil.
So it wasn't good enough. So we had to go see it ourselves, and everything was sold out. We couldn't even get a seat. This is like
there was only 2 seats available.
That was for your birthday, right? August.
I don't know.
95.
There was only 2 seats available. I remember, and I was sitting on my grandfather's lap, I believe it was, and Jay sitting on my grandmother's lap.
We had to lap up.
We had to lap up, and we didn't give a damn.
We lapped up. We went nuts.
Yo,
in the
crazy.
theaters, yo. When they're like
Crazy.
fucking move aside with the
Oh my god,
and then
with the ice, yes,
yeah, Sonya Blade. But like that's a great movie, and I even Shang Tsung.
That was the best Shang Tsung ever.
Yeah, best Shang Tsung ever. Shao Kahn. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But like Shang Tsung, that was a great Shang Tsung. He looked evil. He was a great character. I think Johnny Cage was a dick like he was supposed to be. Yeah. I think everything flowed.
I think Johnny Cage. I feel like I think overall the Johnny Cage character could have been better, but Lyndon Ashby.
But it was supposed to be Van Damme.
Yeah, I know.
So I think it would have been better. But like, who knows?
Exactly.
I mean, it happened. And
exactly.
It's over. So
it was so good, yo. I believe at that movie was ahead of its time. My opinion. The shit that they were doing in that movie, so good.
Yo, I'm sorry. That fucking that Scorpion scene. That is the best.
Oh, him and Johnny Cage.
Yeah. That is the best. That was. I don't even know what to say,
bro.
That
woods,
was
the
woods in hell.
Oh,
that was
so
great.
Good.
Like Sub-Zero and Liu Kang, that was whack.
Yeah, it could have been longer. Right. It could have been longer. That fight was too quick.
And you're right. It should have been tournament based.
Thank you.
So it's like
let's break that down. Like what you mean, like because some people may be like, what are you talking about? Tournament based?
What I mean by tournament based is like, it should be like just like the video game in a tournament, like the movie The Quest. If anybody's seen the movie The Quest with Van Damme, like it was a tournament based. It should be tournament based where they face each other and move on to the next round or whatever.
Absolutely.
But it was just kind of like they're just walking along, going an adventure, and just stumbling upon these characters. Like, oh, Liu Kang, oh no, he just stumbles upon Reptile, and like, oh, he beats his ass, and like it should have never been like that.
Yeah,
never.
But even though Jay Reed is right, we both still love that movie. I'll watch that. To a good movie, I'll put that movie on.
We definitely have to watch it today.
Yes, we're gonna watch that.
No,
absolutely.
I'm not.
No. We may watch it after this podcast. We're gonna watch that movie.
I'm down.
But the thing is, that movie was so good, and the thing is, that movie was so good, but went kind of against its rules in a way. Like Jay was saying, it should have been tournament based, but the movie was still good that it really didn't need it. It was the director of that. Was it the dude that did
Rob Cohen?
Huh?
Rob Cohen.
No, he didn't.
He directed Bruce Lee. The Bruce Lee movie.
Nah.
Dragon Story.
I thought it was the dude that did like the Resident Evils, the Anderson.
Oh no, I'm wrong. You are so right. Paul Thomas Anderson.
Bang! Yeah, you go.
You're right. You're
He's the one that's
right.
married to Mila.
Mila Jovovich. You're right. I was completely wrong.
Yeah,
but yeah, you're right about that.
I was like, yo, the thing is,
damn, he got all the movies. He got that. He got Resident Evil.
Yo,
he got everything.
Oh shit, Resident Evil's another video game. Shit, another video game.
I like the movie, but
the movie was good. Yo, the Resident Evil movie was good. I'm gonna just say this little piece because I know we've been talking about was Mortal Kombat, but that Resident Evil movie was really good. We could put it as an honorable mention, kind of.
Which movie?
I'm gonna say, I think the best Resident Evil movie that I've seen was probably Resident Evil 2. The Resident Evil 2
Apocalypse? Okay.
That one was probably the best one.
All right.
My thing is, like, I don't like how they make movies, like, from video games or wherever, or books or whatever, and there's a main character in the movie, or in the book, I mean. Yeah, in the movie or the book.
But why make the movie wrong? That's my
exactly.
problem.
Hollywood.
Why make it wrong? Just... And it sounds spoiled as us fans.
No, that's a fact.
It's just like just make it how we saw it in the video game, and we'll be all right.
Exactly.
But you make it how you fucking want to make it.
Yeah.
And of course, like it's your movie. You can make it however you want. You can change shit around. But it's like, yo, I just want to see what I saw in 1995. I want to see exactly the same. I don't give a shit about like new characters and new powers. Just make what I saw back then, and I'll feel good. Just make it look good. But like, they change everything.
No, I know what you mean, and I didn't mean to say main characters from books or video games is what I meant to say, not movies. But the thing is that I don't like when there's a main character in a book or in a video game, and when they make the movie of it, that main character is not the main character. Like,
Uh,
you know what I'm talking about?
I see what you're saying.
Like how they had what's her name? Mila's character, Alice.
Yeah.
I was like, who the fuck is Alice? I don't. And the thing is, I love Resident Evil, but when I first played Resident Evil, there was Claire Redfield and there was Chris Redfield, and I know probably throughout the series there's Alice, I'm sure. But when the first Resident Evil movie came out, I was like, who's Alice? I didn't even know. I was like, where's Chris? Where's Claire? That's what I said.
All right. So, Mike, I want you to take it home.
Take it. Let's do it. I'll take it home, man.
Yeah. So, you have
One of the worst.
One of the worst movies depicted from video games.
Cool.
Yeah, man. Take the floor, man.
I'm gonna
This
take
is you.
the
Take
goddamn floor.
Take
Okay.
the goddamn floor, bro.
So this was
This is you.
one of my, at the time as a child, one of my favorite movies as a kid. I'm not gonna speak for you, but I'm gonna speak for myself. But I know you loved this movie as a child, and I loved this movie as a child.
Okay, hit me with it.
But the worst movie, and it's hard to say this because, like I said, as an adult, it's like you start to understand storyline and characters, and it's like acting, like it's like But I'm gonna have to go with Street Fighter the movie.
Man, my heart just sank.
Yeah, because
It's a great movie. Damn.
And the thing is, Jay, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like it's a great movie, but it's like it's a great movie for its time when we were younger. The movie, because the thing is, it's starring Jean-Claude Van Damme. Like I said, we're giant fans of him.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like the direction of the movie was so bad. Growing up, we were like, this movie's great. Word, oh shoot. Excuse me, I just burped. But before, I think it was either in a previous episode, or it might have been in this one. I can't remember. But Jay mentions that tournament based. This movie should have been tournament based, just like how you mentioned it about Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
This movie should have been tournament based for Street Fighter. Absolutely. This movie was the worst storyline as an adult, like watching it and soaking it in. I'm like, this movie is not good. But I know why we liked it, because we were Street Fighter fans and we were Van Damme fans. You put both of those together.
But how did we not see that? Like, how did we not see that it was bad?
Because the thing is, like I said, because we're kids, we're young, we're naive. You know what I mean? We don't care about. I'm not gonna say we don't know, but it's like we're not paying attention to who's a great actor, who's selling the role, like who.
Oh, it's not about acting.
But overall, it's more of like we were video game fans, we were Street Fighter fans, we were Jean-Claude Van Damme fans. You put all that together, you got us. You know what I mean? Like, and we were like, nothing can go wrong with this.
Yeah, I remember seeing the Hadouken and I fucking lost my mind. Like, that was the illest thing I've ever seen, but it was just a fucking Kodak camera flash. And I was like, what the hell is it? But yeah, maybe it was just my 11-year-old eyes or something like that.
Dude,
because it was like,
nah, you were younger than that. It was 94.
94. Okay, damn.
So you were
I was
like
probably
7 or 6.
Oh wow,
6 or 7.
I said 11. Wow,
Yeah,
that was too far fetched. But like, I think probably the best character in the movie is probably Vega.
Hands down. He looked like him.
Vega.
He looked like him. He sounded like him. Like whatever.
Yeah.
But the best thing is he looked like him and he had the built for him.
Right. And
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say and maybe runner up was probably Chun-Li.
Yeah, Chun-Li, the look was great, spot on. But the thing is, if you think about it, these characters, and I understand Hollywood, they try to make a movie, they Americanize everything. I get that. America takes everything and they try to make money and profit, Americanize everything. I understand that. Chun-Li,
No, can continue.
Chun-Li is from China, born and raised, not knowing a word of English. In the movie, she speaks perfect English, no accent or anything. Okay.
It's funny that you say that. Let's break that. Like, I'm gonna let you finish.
Go ahead.
let's break down the characters.
Yes.
Not about the movie, but
Let's
not
break down the
about the story.
characters.
So, Guyul.
Guyul. He's stupid. Guile.
Guile. He used to have a friend in elementary school that used to say Guyul or Guile. And that was
Guyul.
Guyul. Guyul? Oh,
Yeah.
So that was funny to me. But, okay, let's start off with Guile.
Yeah.
It's okay that you're from Belgium. It's
See,
okay.
the thing is, hold on.
I'm just
My
saying.
thing is, and I'm not gonna knock anybody in the military or anything because our father was actually in the military. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But how is your leading? What is it, lieutenant or sergeant? Lieutenant, colonel, fucking duh, Mike, colonel. How is your colonel? I don't want to disrespect anybody. I promise. I'm not coming off that way. I promise. But the colonel of the United States military is not from the United States. I don't know the rules and regulations of the military.
Like, is that a?
I don't. That's why I said I don't.
Is that
know.
an actual possible thing?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know if that's the rule or not. Cool if it is. Like, I would never go against that at all.
We're talking about a movie here.
But yeah, in the movie,
they'll probably like, yo, he's not American. They'll probably
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. It's Van Damme.
Yeah,
Fuck
exactly.
It. Throw him in there anyway.
Exactly. Now, Colonel Guile is from America. I don't know where in America, but he's American. Colonel Guile in the movie is from Belgium, France, but he has the American flag on him. I'm not going to get into that. Whatever. I just pay attention to shit like that. Now, that's him. On top of Colonel Guile, I understand Van Damme was a hot topic in '94. He was one of the hottest actors out, the action stars. But Colonel Guile in the movie, actually, before the movie, the video game, everybody knows that Ryu is the face of Street Fighter. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It does not matter. As a matter of fact, it does not matter at that time because it's Van Damme.
That's what I'm going to say. Exactly.
You can...
Ryu is the face of Street Fighter. When you think of Street Fighter, you think of Ryu. After Ryu, you probably think of Ken. Maybe Guile. But Ken's my favorite.
Guile's probably third, I think.
Yes.
That I think of.
Yeah, exactly. He's the third one I think of. To me, it goes Ryu, Ken, then Guile. Ken is my all-time favorite in Street Fighter, like I just said.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But the movie was just good. The movie was good, but it was just so bad. Dalcium, bad.
Bad.
Blanca, bad.
But where I was getting at is, how are you going to make the face of Street Fighter Guile? I understand why, because it's Van Damme. I get that, moneymaker. But if that's the case, I don't know, man. It really turned me off in a way. I was like, dude, like...
But you know why they did that, so like...
Yeah.
You can't act like you don't know why.
No, I know why, but it was still bothering me. Even though I was a fan, as I got older, I was like, this is bothering me because I know for a fact...
Because this is Hollywood.
Yeah,
they're not worried about, like, keeping tradition.
Absolutely.
Keeping storyline
Exactly.
or whatever. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, shit. Oh, Guile's got to be there because it's Van Damme. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You know?
They made Ryu look like...
Bad.
Trash. They made Ken look like even more trash.
Extra bad.
Really bad. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, Dalsim, what?
I was saying, like,
disrespect.
Let's break down each character.
Disrespect. Dalsim, disrespectful. They made him like a weak scientist.
Charlie,
Blanca, whack.
very bad.
Whack.
Very bad.
Really bad.
With the Jim Henson's Creature Shop they had, come on, they couldn't do that.
Bad.
Come on.
Really bad.
Come on.
Balrog was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. He was pretty bad. He could have been better.
Sagat,
terrible.
Cammy, okay.
Cammy looked good. She looked really good. You know, but the thing is, she's not even an actress. She's a singer from Australia.
She looked closer to Cammy.
She did good. But they didn't showcase her fighting because she's not an actress or a fighter. She's a fucking singer from Australia. But she's good. Cool. I think Chun-Li was really good.
But you forgot M. Bison.
M. Bison wasn't that good. But Raul Julia, R.I.P., was the best actor in the movie. Hands down, the best actor in the movie.
Let me actually chime in real
Go ahead.
real quick and give you a fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't know. because I kind of just found this out like not too long ago. But did you know that M. Bison was based on Mike Tyson?
No.
So
I thought it was Balrog.
nah. Well, Belrog was based as Mike Tyson, but they switched in Japan. They switched the characters.
Okay.
So M. Bison, like think about it. M. Bison.
Okay.
M. Bison is supposed to be Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Okay.
But they switched it to
That's
M.
cool.
Bison. So it's like M. Bison is supposed to be. I think Vega is supposed to be M. Bison.
The name?
Yes.
Okay.
In Japan. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know. You would know. I don't know.
Not you. Just anybody out there.
Oh, okay.
Because like I talked about this before, but no, not now, but and Bison is supposed to be Mike Tyson.
Didn't know that.
But I think he didn't want to be in the game or something like that. So they changed it to Belrog. So, yeah, but it's supposed to be like Mike Tyson and Bison.
Yeah, it's supposed to kind of flow.
They switched it up. But I think I'm missing a couple things. I know for a fact I'm missing a couple things. Like, but like whatever.
That movie was good for what it was as a kid, but overall storyline, I think it should have been tournament based.
Oh, I agree.
That movie went all over the place. Like I was like watching this as an adult. I'll watch it even now, but I'll watch it like I said, not because I want to watch a good movie. I'll watch it to like clown it. I'll watch it like if I'm bored and it's on, I'll watch it. But it's like
I don't think it's just a clown. I just think that
I would. No, for me, I would.
No, I just don't think that we gave up on it.
No.
No matter what, like it doesn't matter. The movie, I know the movie's bad. Yeah. We know the movie's bad. It sucks. But in '94, we thought it was the greatest thing of all time.
Absolutely. What?
Like we forgot E Honda. He was
Samoan.
Samoan. He's supposed to be Japanese, but that's fine if it was Samoan. But like,
yeah,
you know?
But it's like I don't know.
Zangief was pretty good. Actually.
Zangief looked exactly like the fucking video game. Come to find out, Zangief was the same actor from Texas Chainsaw. He played, what's his name? Leatherface.
And Batman. He was Batman Returns.
And he was also in Batman Returns.
Right.
Shout out Shrek. Chip Shrek. Is Chip? Yeah, Chip Shrek. Shout out.
You said some, who else did? I know we're missing someone else. We're missing,
fucking TJ. Whack. TJ was whack.
But the whole thing about like the Shadaloo and all that shit, that doesn't exist.
No,
that doesn't exist
bad,
in the game.
Dude.
Maybe I could be wrong, but like that does not exist. The Shadaloo and like the extra like putties they have.
Yeah, man. The stormtrooper looking, the fucking I don't know. I couldn't do it. Like T-Hawk was bad too.
Oh,
T-Hawk was bad.
Yeah.
Like so. Oh my god, bro. Like I don't know.
So what are you rating it? What are you rating?
I'm gonna give that a 2 out of 5, only because it's better than Annihilation, Mortal Kombat Annihilation. It's better than that.
So we only rated one movie actually. We rated
Mortal Kombat, the original one, 5 out of 5.
Annihilation. You rated it what, a 1?
I rated it a 1 because of nostalgia and like it was
okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
And then you said,
and because of the characters, how they killed them off or whatever. I know like that. But I'm gonna say. Original Mortal Kombat is the best video game movie. I'm going to get it, instead of 5 out of 5, I'm going to get it 4 out of 5. The only reason... Okay.
No, I forgot to mention about that. I don't even know if I mentioned it, but like and we talked about this before plenty of times. Like I feel like Liu Kang got to fight all the good people.
Yeah, I mentioned that too, like personally. Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
He did.
He got to fight all the good people, and I just talked to somebody at work about that. Like,
yeah. He fought
Liu Kang got to fight everybody, and... It shouldn't be like that. It should be mix and match. Everybody gets to fight everybody.
True. You know? But the thing is, I think all of them, a lot of those actors weren't martial artists in real life. I think Lyndon Ashby, he might have been one, or it might be. No, he wasn't. I don't think.
Doesn't matter.
But Robin Shou, shout out Robin Shou, he's a real martial artist and he was dope. So they made him. And I agree with you. Absolutely.
The best fights. And it's like.
I'm going to say the best fight in that movie was.
Scorpion.
There's actually 2 of them. Scorpion and Johnny Cage was the best one. After that one, the best fight was probably Reptile and Liu Kang. That fight to me was so dope.
I agree with you. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
The thing about that movie is that I want everything to be mixed and matched. Everything was just like, oh, Liu Kang, you fight Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
And Sub-Zero, come on, you beat Sub-Zero in like 10 seconds?
Yeah, I didn't feel that.
Who else he fight? Fucking
he fought Sub-Zero. He fought the dude in the beginning with the dreads. Remember the dude that
got a stolen?
Yeah, him. He fought Shang Tsung.
Yeah, come on, like you need
He
more.
He fought.
Everybody should fight everybody.
Yeah.
You need
Sonya fought one person, Kano. That's it. That's the whole movie.
But it's like everybody had a rivalry.
Yeah,
and that's cool though. But it's like no, it's cool, but it's like no.
Yeah,
like everybody should fight everybody.
Yeah,
Kano should fight Scorpion. Liu Kang.
I see what you mean. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It should be mixed and matched. And it was like, oh,
like there's no such thing as bad guys and good guys. Just everybody fight everybody.
It was kind of like,
oh, Johnny Cage fought Goro too.
It was like, oh, handle your rivalry and then you're done in the movie. Get out. That's how it was.
What comes to your mind with Goro? Give me the first thing that comes to your mind.
Jim Henson's Creature Shop. Jim Henson's Creature Shop. I'll say it in the mic. Jim Henson's Creature Shop. Yo, that was such good puppeteer work. I don't know who did that. God. I gotta look up.
Jim Henson's Creature Shop. That's too funny, bro.
But Jim Henson's Creature Shop, that was so good. Like, shit like that is like, okay, the movies are good. Like, but when you do CGI and all that stuff, like, I lose interest.
Yeah, I know.
You have to do puppeteer work. I'm telling you, it doesn't. Whatever.
No, I feel you. I agree.
You have to do puppeteer work. You have to do puppeteer work to be successful. Well, technically not. You don't have to.
No, but to honestly, it's like kind of like to gain interest. I feel like, or at least mix and match it up. Like, not every movie has to have. But this is our opinion. Not every movie has to be like that. One movie... Man.
That fucking Goro, that is so ahead of its time.
Yeah.
That is so ahead of its
good.
time.
That Goro scared
Master Splinter, that is so ahead of its time. Master Splinter, Kevin Clash, yo.
Labyrinth?
Yeah. I might have to make another episode on, like, Jim Henson's Creature Shop because...
Yo, you have to.
I
go.
just might have to do it on, like, TMNT and TMNT Secret Rules.
Yeah.
I might have to do that.
Fuck it.
I think I might do that. Because it just doesn't make any sense. Even freaking Turtles in Time, the third one, technically.
What? Turtles in Time?
The third movie. The movie.
You said Turtles in Time.
They went into time. They went to Japan. Remember?
Oh yeah, dude. That's. Yo, let me tell you something. I know number 2 is your favorite. Number 3 is probably my favorite.
Okay, you're fucking losing.
No, I didn't say it was the best one. I said it's my favorite. There's a difference now, because the thing is, it's like Ninja Turtles 2, Ninja Turtles 1, the original one, the movie, the darkest one. It's arguably the best one as far as like how like the storyline, like how dark it was, and it was dope.
You know what, Mike? You know what?
What?
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Stop me.
I'm gonna stop you right there because we're getting into a big segue that we need a whole nother show for this.
Cool.
I agree that we need a whole nother. Because we're 43 minutes into it right now.
Yeah.
I think we need a whole nother show for this.
Let's do it. Another show for another day.
Another day.
But until then, have a happy Cinco de Mayo and drink responsibly and eat all the tacos you can for those who celebrate or don't celebrate. Just enjoy your Sunday.
And for what I always say, game on.
You said keep on gaming.
Yeah. Do that.
That too, right?
Yeah, that too. keep on. Don't be fucking with my catchphrases, yo. Don't be fucking with my catchphrases.
Don't be fucking with my catchphrases.
But hey, keep on gaming.
There you go.